This is going to be the hardest challenge I've ever done in my entire life.
I've signed up to run an ultramarathon and I only have 7 weeks to prepare for it. Why? It's because I want to be in the best shape of my life at the age of 40. And I want to show you that if you're willing to put the work in and you want something really, really bad, the sky is the limit. I sent a registration in, but I'm waiting for the confirmation email. I hope it comes through quickly, but I'll keep you updated on that. I'm going to run with my brother, who's a beast. He's been running 100k every week in the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Are we looking good? Are we looking good? 50k.
So yeah, it's going to be easy for him. But by the way, I got him into running a few years ago. So now he returns a favor by pushing me to do this challenge.
So I have 7 weeks to get ready to run this 50k ultramarathon. And when I say running, let me assure you, I'm not going to walk any of it. So I better get ready. Yeah!
In order to measure my progress, I'm going to track my weight, my fitness score according to Garmin, and my heart rate kind of pace ratio, which I can check by how fast I run and how high my heart rate goes up. So here's what I'm planning to do. Week 1, to set my baseline mileage as high as possible, I'm going to run as much as I can safely. So once I set my baseline, the plan is to increase the mileage week by week, right until 2 weeks before the race, where I'm going to reduce it a little bit, and then in the final week I reduce it even more to be fully recovered for the race itself. Oh, this first hiccup came pretty early on the 3rd run. It got dark and it was really hard to see these cracks. I hope it's nothing serious. So the next day I only went for a wee short recovery run and I felt my ankle, but it wasn't too bad. But the big test was on Friday, where I actually covered 20k, longest run so far. Perfect. Saturday, Sunday, rest. First week is smashed. Feeling good. Yay! Oh, let me show you the gear I'm going to use for this whole training and the race too. So the most important thing is, of course, the running shoes. Luckily, I already found my all-time favorite. It's the Nike Air Zoom Tempo Next Percent. Funny name, isn't it? There's plenty of cushion and it offers you great protection, and then it also has like great energy return. It's very, very bouncy. The best way to put it is, when I go for a longer run, I just don't want to wear any other shoes, and I know this is the best for my feet and for my body, if you know what I mean. Now I just have to break these in. Oh, and for tracking, I use the Garmin Fenix 6X Pro. It's a great watch. So if you look at my first week, it reflects my philosophy that I apply to everything, pretty much everything in life. Basically, to start strong, start your day strong, start your week strong, and your training program too. I had a secret weapon for this running challenge. She was my Christmas present, and she's going to be my future running partner, Millie the puppy. She's so cute. Go run, Millie. Go. Out the forest when my legs are trashed, because it's so nice and soft, so it kind of saves your joints, but you still exercise your lungs and everything else. So this is kind of my favorite part of the running. You can do longer runs in the forest, or in a harder surface. It actually takes it's quite challenging physically, especially the ups and downs and dodging and everything else. It's good for your joints, but in the same time, it's not that much pressure on your body. I want to tell you about my running history, because you may be thinking my mileage is too high on the first and second week for someone who's not running.
So yes, I've been running on and off in the last 5-6 years roughly, but I never been part of any clubs. I never done any races. I didn't even do any park runs or nothing whatsoever. Running is just something that I know it's great for my mind, it's great for my body, so I just do it semi-regularly.
I feel like the most important part of this challenge, if I want the slightest chance of completing it, it's going to be recovery. So I cleaned up my diet completely, no more sugar and garbage fast food, and I'll try to get as much sleep and rest as possible. Oh yeah, and proper hydration is key.
You didn't think I would do that, did you?
We still haven't got any confirmation emails back for the race, so our place is not confirmed. It's annoying. I'm not really worried at this stage, but it's like having a blister. Talking about blisters, I was so silly. First time I used my new shoe was on my longest run, 20k, and that's not how you break in a shoe, and I paid the price.
Oh man, this week 3 was the hardest. The weather was not on our side. But when you have to run, you just gotta have to go and do it anyway.
Go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never ran, said no, man, I still go. Go.
By the end of the 3rd week, I had to run more on the weekends because I wasn't recovering fast enough during the week. So I have 4 more weeks to go. The plan is to keep the high mileage up for 2 more weeks and then reduce it before the race to be ready and fully recovered. But the problem is my legs are pretty trashed at this point, so if I have to, I'm going to reduce the mileage this week and then we'll see how we do next week. So I did an easy recovery run in the sun on Monday and a day off on Tuesday, and the big test is Wednesday. I'm still running on trail because concrete really trashes my legs. Trail or no trail, 25k ruined me completely, so I had to take 2 days off. I still haven't got any news from the race. We don't have our place confirmed, which is sucks. If they don't get back to me by the end of this week, I'm gonna phone them. So overall, I still ended up running 61k in this week. I kind of feel good about it. It's okay. Hopefully I'll be able to run more next week and then the 2 down weeks after. I can't believe this. We absolutely smashed this last 5 weeks. Mileage was pretty high. I'm super impressed, and there's only 2 weeks to go now. So Monday I'm gonna go for a wee short 10k, and then Tuesday off, Wednesday the final long run, and then I'll make sure to recover up until the race. The only thing is, one of my daughter was really sick. I think she had the flu, and then my other daughter gets sick, and now my wife is sick. So I'm just fingers crossed. I'm hoping I'm not gonna get sick, or if I do, hopefully before the race and I recover in time. So yeah, fingers crossed in there. Oh yes, I have another good news. I phoned the organisers and we got our place, so we're in the race no matter what. I think my 7 weeks plan up to this point was successful because I didn't do anything other than a little bit of roller skating as a supplementary training. I cut back on my weightlifting and everything else in order to recover.
I was supposed to run 20k today, but it seems like I'll not be able to because I got sick. Couldn't sleep all night last night. Both of my daughters were sick and my wife too. So I probably caught it from them, but I think overtraining probably plays a big part too. But at least I have my moral support with me, and hopefully I'll recover quick and get back to running as soon as I can. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
From the time I get sick until this day when we are driving to the race, I had 10 days to fully recover, and it was pretty rough for 4 days. But in fairness, I didn't really worry about my heart and my lungs because I didn't have chest infections or anything, and at least my muscles and joints and my legs and bones were fully recovered. Let me show you the course real quick. So it's 4.7k per lap, and we have to do almost 11 laps around the lakes. So yeah, this is race day. I'm not feeling 100%, but my mindset is basically ready to die, and I'm going to finish this 50k no matter what.
This is the pre-race look, and then we'll see how much we change after the race. I'll do the same shot. Are we looking good? Are we looking good? 50k. See you later.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.
Completed the race. What was the time? 4 hours, 30 minutes. So this is the after look. Do we look different? Fucking dead. Hardest thing I ever done in my fucking life.
Go, go, go.